Hello everyone, how is everyone doing in this MessYourself here? Today, we're going to be reacting to facts that will freak you out. So yeah, MessYourself is back in the sexy new office. How do you guys like my new setup in my new house? Yeah, I'm still working on it. All right, I'm finally back. I'm finally moved into my new house, all set up. Hopefully, should have some more videos soon. But yeah, let's just go over some facts today, guys. All right, because a lot of my videos keep getting demonetized. So let's just, read out facts, all right? Try and demonetize that, you dumbass, stupid ass YouTube. The only part of your reflection you can lick is your tongue. Wait, no, that's not real. No. Oh, that's kind of true, guys. All right, the only part you can lick is your tongue because obviously the only thing that can lick is your tongue. So if it isn't licking your own tongue, then it isn't licking. It's what? The best part of a cucumber tastes like the worst part of a watermelon. I mean, yeah, they both taste like water. So? Drinking water with a minty mouth is the cold version of spicy. Oh yeah, guys. All right, have you ever guys brushed your teeth? The meal or you drink something straight after, it's the worst thing ever. I can't. All right, I won't eat anything or drink anything for at least a few hours until the taste gets out of my mouth. It must suck to be an air conditioner replacement. You spend your day working in buildings that you have no air conditioning. When it's fixed and finally cool, you have to leave. Sucks to be them, I guess. I mean, but what if they go home to an air-conditioned house? All right, not so bad, all right? Who's laughing now, huh? I have seen more of the surface of the moon with my own eyes than I have of Earth. That's true. Look, we look at the moon all the time and we can see it. We can see this big rock, but we have never seen Earth. We've never seen Earth from external. We've only seen pictures of it. Anyway, security at every level of an airport is absolutely ridiculous until you get to the baggage claim. And then it's just like, take whatever bag you want. Yeah, I've always wondered that. I think they do have cameras. I don't know, guys. One day I will steal a bag though, just to test it, just for you guys. At special occasions, girls with curly hair straighten it, and girls with straight hair curl it. I mean, that's kind of true though, all right? Because, it's a special occasion. You got to do something with your hair, all right? What about with me? All I got to do is just put it to the side. I can't do anything special with my hair. And this is the part where I get a wig. Watching a graduation ceremony is like sitting through a movie that's entirely end credits. Yeah, that's true. All right, a graduation ceremony, I've never gone to one because, I never graduated. All right, look at me. I'm just here wearing shit on my head for making YouTube videos. But apparently, this is what I do as a career. There is no physical evidence to say that today is Wednesday. We all just have to trust someone has kept count since the first one ever. Yeah, that's kind of true, guys. All right, we don't know what day it is today. All right, who came up with days? When did we ever start saying, all right, today, let's start now. All right, start counting now. Who started counting? All right, forget about yesterday. Yesterday never happened. We'll start now. At the age of 60, Snoop Dogg will be 420 in dog years. Well, okay, Snoop Dogg. All right, 420, we get it, all right. Dragons would think it's cool that we create water in our mouths. Do we create water? Oh, is he talking about spit? The first person who inhaled helium must have been so revealed when the effects wore off. Yeah, who tried this thing, all right? With this random gas, someone had to inhale it. Someone must have been like, I wonder what helium tastes like. Imagine how rich you would have had to be 200 years ago to have music playing in the background while you cook dinner. That's true, guys. All right. The idea that we are listening to music is a luxury compared to 200 years ago. That shit would have had to been played live. But we can just, you know, listen to YouTube and shit. Man, we are too lucky, man. Bob's Burgers would also be an appropriate title for SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, yeah, because he works at the Krusty Krab and he makes burgers. His name is SpongeBob's Burgers. When we are young, we sneak out of our houses to go to parties. When we're old, we sneak out of parties to go home. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is kind of true. I'm already at that stage. I do not want to go to parties anymore. I'll go and then I'll be like, why am I here when I can just be in bed? You know you've reached adulthood when your bed is in the middle of the wall instead of in the corner. I mean, I guess that's kind of true. I mean, my bed was always in the corner. I don't know. Adults always have their bed in the middle. Mine's in the middle now. I don't know. I don't get it though. What? A different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. Whoa. Guys, that's true. Oh my Lord. Have you guys ever thought about that? Every person that you have ever met has a certain viewpoint of how they see you, but that may not actually be the real you. It's just their perception of you. Huh? It's weird to think that nighttime is the natural state of the universe and that daytime is only caused by a nearby radiating ball of flame. I mean, that's kind of true, guys. All right, if you think about it, light is something that rarely exists in the universe. We're just so lucky to live next to a star called the sun that happens to warm our planet. Anyway, let's not think about that. Water is a beverage whose flavor is its temperature. No, water doesn't have a flavor, but because it doesn't have a flavor, when you taste it for its temperature because that's the only thing you can sense because water doesn't have any taste. So what else are you gonna notice about it? An underrated perk of being an adult is you no longer outgrow clothes. Unless, you know, you are getting like a fat piece of shit like I am right now, all right? Why do I keep putting on weight? I just love food so much. Making a typo in an online argument is the equivalent of voice cracking in a verbal argument. Yeah, that's true, guys. All right, everyone go down in the comments right now. Just look for one, you know, typo. There's gonna be a loads of them. Come on now, trust me. My audience is a bunch of idiots. All right, just look. It won't be hard. Accidentally liking someone's post while snooping through their profile is the digital equivalent of stepping on a twig while sneaking through the forest. Oh, that's true, guys. All right, do not stalk old pictures on Instagram because it's kind of weird. All right, do not give your mom the phone either because she will double tap it by accident. I hate to spend $6.50 on 6 pieces of raw chicken, but don't hesitate to spend $5 on one chicken sandwich. Yeah, that's kind of true, guys. All right, our generation probably is the generation that cook the least. Let's be honest, we just want to order takeout. Corrupt cops are just undercover criminals. That's true, guys. All right, because their job is to, you know, enforce the law. But if they're corrupt, they're not enforcing the law. That means they're breaking it. The brain not only named itself, but it also recognized that it named itself and was surprised when it realized that. Am I supposed to now be like, oh yeah, my brain is called brain? If you drive a new car, you are rich. If you drive an old car, you are poor. But if you drive a super old car, you are super rich. I mean, yeah, that's the state of cars. What's your point? There is probably a tree somewhere out there now that is growing the wood of your coffin. Oh, I never once thought of that. Well, I think I might be cremated in stone or, you know, probably not wood, you know. If you see someone wearing a $20,000 watch, it's hard to know if they're really good with money or really bad with money. Yeah, this is my point. I say this all the time, guys. People with too much money, they're stupid. And honestly, more money is more problems. So, yeah, $20,000 watch. fair enough to you, but I'm not that stupid, honestly. If your identical twin got plastic surgery, it would be hard not to feel a little insulted. Yeah, that's kind of true, all right? What is wrong with me? Huh? Is it my nose? Oh, what's wrong with my nose? Is it my mouth? My nose. When you're sick, the advice you get is to literally do drugs and stay out of school. Yeah, but drugs are the drugs that are good for you. So, yeah, like paracetamol, all right, stuff that gets rid of pain. And the reason you stay out of school is to not infect any of the other students, all right? Come on now, that makes sense. We use tablets to keep food off the floor, tablecloths to keep food off the table, placemats to keep food off the tablecloth, and plates to keep food off the placemats. Thank you for noticing that, I guess. It kind of makes sense that the target audience for fidget spinners lost interest in them so quickly. It's true, guys. All right. Do you remember fidget spinners? All right. Whatever happened to it? It's just a dead trend, honestly. Technically, almost every mirror you buy at a store is in used condition. I mean, yeah, but you don't use a mirror. It's just something that is a mirror. What? A successful marriage ends with watching the other person die. I mean, yeah, because you do take an oath, until death do us part. So I guess that is right, yeah. The person who invented audio recording probably thought it didn't work right when their voice sounded different in the recording. I mean, no, I think he was like, whoa, no, this is definitely me. If you're 25 years old, you've already been around for more than 10% of American history. Wow, really? So 250 years of history America has. Wow. So yeah, I guess so. But I mean, that's United States of America, but obviously Native Americans, let's not forget about them. Most orchestras are just 1800s cover bands. I mean, I guess I never once thought about that, I guess. Whenever you buy and eat half a chicken, you are secretly sharing a meal with a stranger. Yeah, that's true, guys. Ever thought about that? Ever guys thought about the milk that you drink isn't from one cow? It's from like a million cows. I don't know where this milk has come from. It's always easy to fall asleep on a couch unless you're actually trying to fall asleep on a couch. I'm not gonna lie, I have fallen asleep on a couch, and if you haven't, then I'm not gonna lie, you own a pretty shitty couch. Your belly button is just your old mouth. Oh yeah, because that's where my mum fed me while I was in the womb. Oh my god, I didn't think about that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that was me reading facts that would freak you out and just you didn't need to know. And honestly, this video was kind of pointless, guys, but thanks for spending time with me regardless. Be sure to look out for more videos coming out soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. 10,000 likes, I'll post another video. I'm thinking of lots of ideas, guys, so be prepared for lots of fun content. But I want to thank you guys so much for staying this far and staying with me. And I'll see you very soon in another video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.